how do stones relate to the zodiac signs? A lot of people are very familiar with the concept of birthstones, but zodiac stones are like a little bit different. Birthstones are more commonly known, but they were really popularized in the early 1920s, and those go by the calendar months. Birthstones were really created more for the jewelry industry. They took some traditional stones and they picked sort of the more gem quality ones because it was an idea to help people connect more with these gems for the jewelry trade. They're all higher quality, more expensive gemstones that you would see in higher end jewelry, but they were taken from some older traditional associations with the zodiac. And the way that zodiac stones were often connected with each sign was based on the ruling planet of that sign. And so we see these planetary correspondences based on some traditional associations with qualities that those ruling planets are said to have. Then when we look at the zodiac sign connected with the planet, then that's how we sort of get those crystal associations. Where this becomes problematic is when we're looking at birthstones that go by the calendar month versus zodiac stones, which go by the sign, which is usually middle of one month to middle of the next month. We don't always have the same birthstone as we do zodiac stone. For example, like I said, I'm a Sagittarius that was born at the end of November. So if I'm going by Sagittarius zodiac stones, I actually share a zodiac stone with my brother who was born in December. But if you look at the birthstones, we have different birthstones because I'm November and he's December. I think the zodiac stones are personally more beneficial energetically because they can really enhance the positive qualities and attributes of your sign, and they work to sort of balance some of those not so glamorous attributes of your sign. Whereas if I was just working with my birthstone, it happens to work out for me because the birthstones are usually based on the zodiac sign that starts that month. So Sagittarius starts in the month of November, in the middle of the month, and carries forward to December. But if you were born in early November and you were going by your zodiac stone, it would be a Scorpio-based stone rather than the November birthstone, which more closely aligns with Sagittarius. So I think the zodiac stones are usually a bit more on point for the energies that we might need in our lives. And you can find lots of different lists of these. Some are very, very common stones, others not so much, or they're a little bit more difficult to find. And if you're looking at really old names, then sometimes you get antiquated names for stones that we don't really use anymore. But for many of them, we can make some pretty educated guesses, or we know exactly what they were.